Hello folks, a very warm welcome to another video. Literally a warm welcome. It's bloody hot as Hades where I am as I film this. I hope it's more comfortable where you happen to be watching it. Got a Freeware Friday episode for you today folks, featuring the aircraft on the screen. This is the Headwind A330 Neo, resplendent in a livery that hasn't been seen in these parts for a while, or at least not attached to an A330. I don't know where the A330s the Virgin had went, but they ain't flying anymore. So the Headwind A330 Neo, recently been updated to a new stable release, 0.5 point something, and I thought I'd take it for a fly. Oh, it's something I've flown on and off, or very occasionally during its life. I don't think I've featured it on the channel before. I'm feeling a bit nostalgic towards Virgin today. There you go. Case closed, Your Honour. So, let me show you where we are and where we are going. And Little Map is our friend for doing so. We're down under again, folks. I don't stay away for too long. It draws me back, my home country. Bit of a top-end adventure for us today. Shortish sort of flight, 2 hours or so, here in the A330. We're flying from Darwin, capital of the Northern Territory. Over here we've got a SID plugged in. Looks like we're departing runway 11 on the Ruska 6 departure, heading across the Never Never, Kakadu, etc., crossing over the Gulf of Carpentaria before we cross into God's country, being the state of Queensland, the top end, beautiful part of the world. And we're going to be landing into Cairns. We've got a star and an approach plugged in. Runway 33 at Cairns looks to be the go. I don't think I've flown into runway 33 at Cairns in the sim previously, so it's normally 1.5. You normally do the circuit out here over the reef, but yeah, it looks like we've got a northwesterly blowing at Cairns today, so hence that arrival. So yeah, as I said, flight time around about just over sort of 2 hours or so. That'll give us enough time to have a look at the update, and we'll try and find a changelog, release note, etc. en route, share that with you, and yeah, see how this aeroplane is flying these days. So welcome on board. The first thing I notice, and this is why I don't fly the aeroplane, I'm just remembering why I don't fly this more often, the reflections on these screens are annoying as hell. Someone, please, can you tell me how to get rid of them? Is there a way of getting rid of them? I've played around with a few files. I have looked in various places for advice, but I can't seem to find the answer. There's just these reflections which are really annoying. So, yeah, appreciate any support, folks. I'll get us started and ready for departure. Alright, engine start has been achieved. I think we've got what we need in the box. We're going to flex to 60. We're all good. We've got a bit of a taxi here down to bottom of 1-1, which is over there. So basically left, right, straight a bit, slight right, left, right. Yeah. We'll somehow find ourselves where we need to be, folks. Parking brake can come off. Give it a little bit of juices. Auto brake needs to be set max. We'll ping the cabin at this point. Ping. Spoilers need to be armed, which is that one there. And takeoff config test, which is down here. Button pressed. Good to go. Just need to deal with predicted wind shear. We'll deal with that. And TCAS standby. Sort all that out. Been a while since I've flown this aircraft. And look, I haven't been having a lot of success lately in completing flights. Although I think I may have worked out at least one of the causes of my frequent CTD issues, and it has to do with little nav map. Short version is that I've stopped exporting a flight plan out of little nav map for use here in the sim. which means it takes me a fair bit longer to actually program box than what I'd like. However, oh geez, I'm going to struggle for a turning radius here. What are we doing? Get around, you bugger. Doesn't want to turn around. It really doesn't want to turn around. Oh, well, the grass it is. Come on, you bugger. Right, its turning radius has it reduced as part of the update? I'm going to blame it. Yeah, don't mind me, folks. No worries at all. I wonder what this red bit of grass is. Dead kangaroo blood or something? I don't know. It's Darwin after all. Shout out to all my friends in Darwin. Hope you're all well and keeping yourself cool as we just meander our way across the taxiway. Right, so has the ground handling changed in this aircraft? I'm going to come back to that. I need something to blame. Looks like we're going to take off with a tailwind as well. That'll be great. As I was saying, little navmap, I've stopped exporting the plan for use here in the sim, and I've stopped using little navmap during the flights as well. I'll just turn it off. I'll show you the earlier segment, show you the flight plan, but basically I had to replicate everything that was in the little navmap here in the box manually, and little navmap is now closed. So I don't know whether little navmap is the problem, but it seems to be the consistent sort of state when I do have CTDs. At least that's what I'm running with at the moment, folks. Whether that helps you, I don't know. I know that quite a few of us have experienced issues since sim update number 13, haven't we? Ah, nice that we got some Miljets over there. So this is a custom freeware rendition of this airport. There'll be a link to it in the description. It's got updated a few times recently. So a shout out to the developer of same, and to the general freeware development community. My thanks to you. That's what Freeware Friday is all about. Showing appreciation for the great work that you guys do in improving our simulation experience at no cost to us. Very much appreciated. Predictive wind shears down here. That can come on. TARA can come on. We take off no blue. Oh, hello mate. I forgot you're part of this. Stealing my thunder, champ. Now we're going to try and turn around here. This is a big boy. This could be a little bit of a challenge. Come on. So we've got a bit of humidity here in Darwin this morning. Can we get around before taking an excursion onto the grass? I don't know. I've got full right boot here. Looks like we're gonna put at least the mains on the grass, and perhaps the nose wheel as well, as we just got some new clouds rendering in. We're building towards some precipitation. Precipitation, very difficult word to say when you haven't caffeinated. There we go, and we runway excursion, folks, before we even depart. That's impressive, isn't it? Full right boot, right brake, unable to keep us on the paved surface. A little bit of left boot. This taxi segment's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. My apologies to you. My apologies. And my thanks for your patience. All right, I think we're pretty much right to go here. So it looks like we've got climb 900 and then sort of a right turn out towards Anali. Zoom that out a little bit. That's the Rusker 6, and then onto track. We're all good. Flap set, trim and all that. I think we're pretty much right to go, folks. Let's do this thing. Bring some juicies in. Spool them up. We're all good. Let's go flexing. Engine thrust lever's not set. I know. There's flexing. Righto. Speed's alive and all that. Through 100. Rotating at 144. Doesn't take us long to get there, so we'll rotate under. Where we go. Oh, nice. Hopefully navin, we are. Positive rate and all that. That felt nice. Felt suitably heavy. We might get Georgie to do some flying. Why not? Take us away, sir. I'll take an external for the good folks. Virgin Australia A330s. I used to fly them back in the day. What happened? Well, Virgin sort of quit all their long haul stuff. Back in the COVID, the first, when the pandemic hit, is that fair to say? I flew on some of their long haul stuff back in the day. Fondly remember the 777 across the Pacific, the West Coast. Good product, from memory. Anyway, folks, we are safely away out of Darwin, heading across to Cairns. I'll join you somewhere in the cruise, and we'll have a look at the recent update to this aircraft. Alright, settled nicely in the cruise, flight level 390 for our run across to Cairns. Nice little tailwind up here, and making good time. Everything's going absolutely swimmingly. No CTDs. I wish I could tell you exactly where we were in relation to the ground, but well, we're somewhere over the GAFA, the GAFA. I'll put a little annotation on the screen for those of you not familiar with GAFA. Anyway, folks, I found a changelog for the stable release of this aircraft that occurred the other day. I don't have a completely up-to-date changelog for the version that I'm flying, which I think is 0.5.6 according to the installer. But what I do have is a changelog for 0.5.0, which was a sort of major release that occurred recently. So I'll bring that up on the screen for you. And here is the changelog that appeared when version 0.5.0 was released. I want to say a week or so ago, but it may have been longer, it may have been shorter. Folks, I could not tell you what day it is today, let alone the day this actually released. Anyway, a bunch of changes, pretty significant release, a stable release of this aeroplane, and it continues to develop, which is great. There was a Payware A330-900 released recently. Latin VFR, I think, did it. This is the free alternative. I don't want to get into a fight about which one's better. I haven't seen the other one. And I'm no expert in this one, so I'm not qualified to offer much in the way of commentary, folks. Here's what they've changed. Flight model, updated the weight. Always handy to have accurate weights. Standalone FADEC based on Trent engine data, that's nice. New doors for cabin and service for those of you that like that sort of stuff. You like to simulate the true airline experience. Like to pretend you're El Capitans. Added wiper effects to the windshield. I don't know that we're going to see that. I don't know that we're going to have visible moisture. Complete overhaul of the airplane geometry. Okay. Update fuel flow factors to match real data. Always handy. Change the API endpoint. No idea what that means. They've updated the APU. Consumption increase to match the A330. Again, making it more accurate. Those of you that use GSX, adjustments for the new door config. You'll appreciate that. Remove ATC flight numbers. Update to new data, fix CG. In terms of the weight. That's important, isn't it? Better readable text decals in cockpit. Yeah. I actually have noticed that. Closed holes in main panel, whatever that is. Brake fan button now and light went on. Adjusted some textures in the cockpit. Okay, I think I've noticed that. Along with the decals. And various fixes in systems targeting A339 behaviour. And this aircraft now incorporates the latest fly-by-wire thing, the latest stable release of the fly-by-wire system. So, yeah, all in all, this aircraft continues to develop, offered to us, the simming community, for free, and this old simmer appreciates that. I'll probably see you for an approach, folks. There's a bit of flying for Georgie to do here. I'm going to go and do something else with my life for a little bit. Come back, fly an approach, job done. Alright, well into our descent this time, folks, down through about flight level 200, Cairns, sort of there and about an 11 o'clock type position. Been a really nice flight, good weather, had wind up the date the whole time. Nice clear sky, gives us plenty of opportunity to have a look at the brown and the red and increasingly the green as we get closer to the coast. So it's a beautiful part of the world. It's a beautiful country. Australia, great place to live. Very expensive place to live. But then again, where in the world isn't at this time? So we're flying an approach that will take us a fair bit to the south of the field and then hook a lefty back up and landing on runway 33. The wind has sort of shifted around from a northwesterly to a northeasterly, sort of 10 knots. Definitely favouring runway 33. And yeah, that is the plan. I'll rejoin you for the final stages. Alright, getting there, folks. I guess you could call this the base leg. We've just hit our constraint coming into Hendo. Georgie should commence a left turn to sort of put us in the valley here and head us down towards runway 33, Cairns Airport there. I'm thinking you should probably begin the turn momentarily, Georgie. Right on cue, mate. Nicely done. Try not to fly through the centre line. I've slowed us down to help you out, help you get around. Looking the business. Jump back inside. Is he going to make it? No, he's kind of overflying it a bit. But not too bad. 6.8 is our constraint until we can get down to 6.480 by our next waypoint. I've got 4,000 plugged in. Yeah, should be right. So we should commence a descent before too long. It wants to go. The needle wants to go. Yeah, so you're flowing through the track, Georgie. I've got you slowed down, mate. It's a pretty tough turn to make, must be said, for the A330. Anyway, now you've got to sort of fly us back onto track. And there's going to need to be a right getting us sorted, hey? 5.8 is our constraint at CS20 and then 5.1. Still locked into the altitude constraint. Why is that? We should be descending, shouldn't we? What happens if I click the approach mode? Cat 1. We're on the way down. We seem to be really high. We are very high. You know what I'm going to do here, Georgie? I'm going to give you a break, mate. Alright, you had captured the localised, but we've got issues with the glide slope. I don't know enough about air-by to understand why it wasn't descending at that point. I'm sure someone will chime in the comment. I've got to remember I'm flying an Airbus. It's auto throttle, mate. Leave it in. I went all Boeing mode there for a minute. I might take flaps 1 even though we're in a bit of trouble. We really should be going to manage speed, which is that one, and slowing down. And I might take an early gear here to help us get down. Georgie had done a stellar job until that point. Oh yeah, thanks, champ. Yeah, flight attendants use the 4-point harness for this one because we're high and we're coming in hot. Where's our breeze? We've got a tailwind at this altitude anyway. Down through 220 knots, still very, very quick. We're descending at 2.2, that's too fast. I'm gonna do something stupid, take speed brake. Hope that'll help us get down. In fact, I'm going to activate approach mode. Oh, it already is activated. Our speed is not coming back, is it? This is a slippery beast of an aircraft. By my calculations, we're probably going to be almost 1,000 feet above glide. We're at idle, speed brake out. The speed just not coming back. I can't get any more flap out.
2,500.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Just rubbing salt into the wounds. Alright, should be able to get that speed back. Reduce that rate of descent. How not to fly an Airbus, folks. Completely improvised approach, like everything is on this channel. We'll be able to take flaps 3 momentarily. Are we going to be able to rescue this? We're giving ourselves a chance as we fly over the Cairns CBD. Definitely high. 180 knots. Come on down. Take flaps full. Ping the cabin. 140 looks like our VREF. Coming back. Giving ourselves a chance. I'm going to take this very late opportunity, folks, just to distract myself from this sloppy flying, distract you perhaps, and just thank all recent subscribers to the channel. There's been quite a few come through in the last couple of weeks. Welcome aboard. Yeah, look, I never ask anyone to subscribe or to like stuff. I'm not that lonely. It annoys me when people beg for subscriptions and likes on videos, but it is appreciated, folks. 140 now, we're on VREF, flaps full, 2 whites, 2 reds. We've rescued it from the jaws of disaster. We're getting a little bit high now.
400.
Thank you.
100 above.
Thank you. Wind has turned around to a nor'easterly, as expected. Beautiful.
Minimum.
Runway 33 Cairns, folks. We're going to continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20. Retard. 5.
Oh, hello. That was quite a firm arrival. Reverses green and all that Airbus shit that you're supposed to say. Auto brakes kicking in. Oh, there you go, folks. It wasn't pretty, but the job got done. Welcome to Cairns, Australia. Thanks for your company in another video, folks. Until we meet again, stay well, enjoy your simming, and bye for now.